Hey guys, it's Tamara Cinnamon with theinfinitedegree.com, and I keep getting the question, Tamara, what's the subconscious brain? Is it an actual thing? Yes, 100%. It is a portion of your brain. Let's just take it kind of as the middle inner portion of your brain. But it is so powerful. It's the powerful, important part of the brain. It's actually probably running about 95% at least of what you do in a day is habitual. It's processes that are stored in your subconscious. So knowing about your subconscious and what your subconscious believes is super, super important on your journey and your road to success. So the subconscious brain does a lot of really amazing things. So one, it does habitual things like pumps our blood, keeps our heart beating, keeps us breathing. So when we sleep, that's all taken care of. It's kind of like when we're driving. Have you ever driven somewhere and it's your same drive home and you realize, oh my gosh, I don't even know what I've done for the last 10 minutes because somehow I've been dreaming about this in my conscious brain, but I still drove the car. Who drove the car? Your subconscious brain. So it's doing all of those bodily functions. Super, super important. But here's the thing about the subconscious brain. It is very, very literal. So it takes everything as fact. So when it heard your parents as kids fighting and saying, money doesn't grow on trees, it's saying money doesn't grow on trees. And it's a big deal there, right? And it's storing that in present time. Because not only is it literal, it only thinks in present time. So that's stuff that happened as a kid that probably wasn't that big of a deal. Maybe they were even joking about, I don't know how we're going to get through the month. It was going, oh my gosh, how are we going to get through the month? And so you as an adult might be going, how are we going to get through the month? Because that's what your subconscious knows in literal time right now. Okay. So that's why it's so important to know exactly where your subconscious is at on major things in your life. So to get an idea for yourself, because your subconscious just goes forward. It's just a big computer stored with files. So when you say I'm an abundant woman, I'm a rich, abundant woman, or, I am a money magnet, or I easily attract money into my life. If money was always hard, if that's what your subconscious knows, most of these beliefs are before the age 8. That might be it's probably why you're struggling today, because your subconscious just knows to struggle around money. And so really, really important. What are the repeating patterns that you're having as an adult in your finances? One key is, what did you hear as a kid? Okay. What about relationships? Relationships are a mystery because some people have phenomenal relationships, and generally, if you look back, they have had really good role models that taught them about relationships, right? And so I personally have a belief that relationships are easy, and for me, love relationships has always been that way. I come from a long line of people that have all been married for 50 years. That's what we do, and have always really enjoyed and have loving relationships. But then you see people who jump out of the, out of the pan and into the fire, and out of the pan and into the fire, right? Go from a terrible relationship and get out and say, I finally have freedom. I'm going to make sure I make a great choice, and pick another terrible relationship. And they do it again and again and again, right? That's your subconscious, because that's all it knows. Until we train it to do something different, it does what it knows. So where are you on money? Where are you at relationships? Where are you with self? Did you come from a background where people really understood that it was important to take care of themselves, and that yourself and your self-worth is just as important as other people's? That's probably reflecting out today. But if you were told you're not good enough, or who are you to, or, keep quiet, or whatever it was that you heard, how is that playing out for you today in your life? What about fun? Where are you seeing fun? Do you have fun? Do you not? Was that important or not? Spirituality, whatever that looks like. How is that playing out for you? These are such key important areas of our lives. And a lot of times we play this either or game where we think there's a trade-off. Because I have really good relationships, I'm going to destined to suck at money. Or because I'm really good at business and that's my thing, I'm never going to have fun in my life. These things can all be changed like that, but you have to know what they are, and you have to be committed to say, you know what? This is not me. This is the subconscious that runs 95% of me, but that can be changed. I'm telling you, I was in that place where I did a lot of either ors until I finally said, you know what, enough of this. Enough of just saying affirmations that are pushing me further away because my subconscious doesn't believe in them. Enough of journaling that I'm so excited now that. But my subconscious didn't believe it. So again, I was pushing myself further and further away, and it felt terrible until I finally said, this is clearly a subconscious belief that is a negative pattern that's running in my life, and it's not effective. And so that's my question for you, is the patterns that are running in your life, are they effective or ineffective to where you want to go? That's the question. Your life can change in the blink of an eye. In an instant, you can actually rewire all of those beliefs to whatever you want. You want to hear a trippy one? Someone told me once, when it comes to weight loss, people think you got to count calories and, in and out, and that's the only guide to weight loss. Well, we all know that doesn't work. We all know, yes, it can, but we all know that you could do it on keto, which might be high fat. You could do it on low fat. You can do it on the South Beach. You can do it on whatever the hell your subconscious believes you can do it. Or not. So you want to hear something trippy? You could actually decide that everything you put in your body fuels your body to the strongest, healthiest you. And if that's your belief, that's what your subconscious goes out and gets. That's trippy, hey? So here's the thing. If you want to run your top level of your life, I have 2 spots left. I run a 12-week high intensive business and total life mastery where we go through every area of your life and we take it from wherever it is to a 10 on every single one of them in 12 short weeks. Or I run an 8-week boot camp and it's based on business. Where do you want to take your business in the next 8 weeks? We look at self-worth. We look at personal care. We look at the business itself. We look at money. We look at all of the blocks, all the fears of success, the fears of failure. We knock every one of those beliefs out at a subconscious level, and then we take inspired action to move where you want to go. So today is Tuesday. I might have a time later today. I've got Wednesday, Thursday, and a little bit of Friday with a few times and 2 spots remaining. So if you want to have a clarity call and just find out what is it that's stopping me. I'm working my buns off and it ain't happening. And you think, you know what? I know it's mindset. I know it's something in there. We're beyond affirmations. We're beyond journaling. We're beyond all that because we have to find a place where we change your subconscious beliefs. If you think that's for you, get on a free call. Let's find out if that can work. Who knows? Maybe we can work together. So I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. And you know what? Go create effective change in your life. You'll be blown away at the future ahead of you.